It's one of the few things to unite every party in the Scottish Parliament.
The behaviour witnessed at the weekend was disgraceful and it was selfish.
I agree with her about the scenes in Glasgow at the weekend, when so many people have done so much over such a prolonged period of time. To see a tiny minority risk those efforts jeopardises the progress that we have made.
I share with her the sadness and anger at the scenes we saw in Glasgow at the weekend.
The breach by Rangers fans at the weekend was the biggest gathering this country has seen for months.
A football club which, let's be honest, seriously did nothing to prevent dangerous mass gatherings in its name.
Serious doubt has been cast over the next Old Firm match going ahead in 2 weeks' time in the wake of the mass gatherings by Rangers fans over the weekend. The Scottish Government says all options are on the table to prevent a repeat of the scenes at Ibrox and in Glasgow city centre. Our Home Affairs correspondent David Cowan has the latest.
To take the corner kick, sends it in, there's a goal!
It's a fixture that's never short of drama, but the next meeting of the Old Firm will take place in utterly unique circumstances. Rangers have won the title for the first time in a decade, denying Celtic an historic 10 in a row, all in the midst of a pandemic when crowds are illegal. After the events of the weekend, politicians are eyeing the fixture in 2 weeks' time with concern.
I have to say I'm already quite dismayed by some social media posts that have been brought to my attention from rival supporters groups suggesting that they will be coming out on the 21st of March during that fixture.
Thank you, Patrick Harvey.
The Greens said the safety of frontline workers was being put at risk.
Why are we even contemplating letting this business carry on in the weeks ahead when we know it's likely to generate a repeat of the scenes we saw at the weekend?
The First Minister said she was holding talks with the Chief Constable over what's happened at the weekend and what can be done to prevent a repeat.
A minority can't be allowed to act irresponsibly, so I hope we don't have to spoil that for the majority, but we will have to assure ourselves that there will be no repeat of the kind of scenes we saw at the weekend, and that, frankly, is still very much work in progress.
Asked if the match might be rescheduled, the Scottish Government has said that all options are on the table. The BBC understands the football authorities haven't yet been consulted about such a move, and it would meet with resistance from the SPFL. In response to the criticism of their response to the weekend's events, Rangers have written to the First Minister, Chairman Douglas Park, saying to claim that the silence was deafening from Rangers is inaccurate, unbalanced and unfair. Nothing will be achieved through megaphone diplomacy or using Rangers as a political football. The First Minister said the club could have told the fans to go home. The way Police Scotland dealt with the celebrations has been questioned as well. The Chief Constable has requested an independent review of their operation. And in another headache for Rangers, the Scottish Football Association has issued a notice of complaint against 5 of its players for breaching lockdown rules. David Cowan reporting Scotland.